What's going on? Hope you're all having a nice weekend. I just wanted to hop on, take a little break from the recipes, the reels, and the diet tips, and share some stuff I've been thinking with glimpses of the warmer months ahead, spring and then summer. As a fat kid, summer was always a great source of anxiety, as I'm sure a lot of people can relate to. Just not wanting to take my shirt off at the pool, at the beach, what have you. And not to speak for other people, but I imagine that for straight guys, they likely adjusted to this, in a more healthy manner. But as a gay guy, a lot of these insecurities, being overweight were really intensified in my teens and in my 20s. Summer for me is, in particular in my 20s, as a gay guy, meant like Fire Island or P-Town. And these are places where there's such an extreme amount of pressure to look a certain way, to hang out with the right people, to be invited to the right party. And I'm just kind of reminded of those feelings of, being inadequate, of like feeling like I didn't really belong there, feeling ashamed to be there, feeling like I was living life on the sidelines, watching it unfold, and feeling like if I could just lose the weight, then, that's my ticket to engage with life. That's my ticket to take my shirt off at the beach or to, ask someone on a date. Whatever the case was, I didn't feel like I had the right to do that. Intense feelings led to this, years and years of yo-yo dieting, of feeling like I had to lose weight by any means necessary, which meant, stacker pills when they were still legal in the U.S., or crazy extreme restrictive diets. Like, it didn't matter. The only thing that mattered was that I felt like I was seen. And the thing was, like, it wasn't all in my head. Like, the truth is that when I lost the weight, there's multiple times I remember just being noticed by someone who previously didn't realize I existed, even though we had been in the same company, feeling seen for the first time, feeling attractive for the first time. And that really kind of exacerbated it. That made it worse in a lot of ways. And that's why I stayed in that pattern of gaining and losing those same 50 or 60 pounds multiple times. But it wasn't until I decided that regardless of how long it took, regardless of how slow the process or how painful or how isolated or lonely I felt at times, like, I was going to do this for me. I was going to lose the weight because I wanted to live a more engaged life. I wanted to live a long life. I want to have a family that I want to be around for. I figured there were probably some guys out there who were currently feeling some of those anxieties, or maybe just reminiscing about those old unpleasant emotions. Maybe your friends are planning a trip to Fire Island or P-Town and you're feeling like you don't measure up. I just wanted to tell you that you are valuable, you are worthwhile, regardless of the attention that you do or don't get on the beach, and that you deserve to live your life to the fullest today. And if you do happen to be on a weight loss journey today, I just would encourage you to take an inventory of those intrinsic reasons that you have that goal, because that's what's going to make it last. That's what's going to make it stick, and that's what's going to make it just inherently more healthy, because you're considering what is best for you. Thank you for listening. Remember that you are enough regardless of what the season brings.